guys, I'm just back with a little quick short video. I know things have been quiet on the channel recently for the older subscribers that have been around. I've been having a few personal issues over the last few weeks that I've had to deal with. One directly with myself and doctors, and two, my daughter's having problems at school and we're trying to get her changed schools due to bullying, which I do not stand for. Not having bullying, so we are moving her schools. As with my issue, guys, if you've got lumps where there shouldn't be lumps, get them checked out before it gets out of control. Mine, fortunately, is being sorted. So that's why I've been quiet on YouTube. Anyway, the reason we're here today is back with Eonon head units. Obviously, my discount code still applies. That's all going lovely. I'm moderator on the Eonon Facebook group, which I'll leave links in the bottom for anybody that's interested in these units, or already has a unit and weren't aware that there is an Eonon Facebook group. One issue that I've always had with any Android head unit, not just the Eonon ones, is FM radio, which is why I say to people, you want to get DAB. I'd still recommend getting DAB after this little issue that I've solved today, and I am still giving away the VWA12 when I hit 3,500 subscribers, which this is what leads us on to this video. I'd got this unit out today to do something, to check something, and then I was looking at these wires here. You've got amp control, obviously it's blue and white to pink. I thought that's a bit odd, strange that they don't use the same wire all the way through. And then this one, you've got your antenna for the radio, which goes from blue to green. I thought, well, why don't they just use the same all the way through? I thought, I'll have a look at the back of the VWA12S, which obviously is now running Android 13. And basically, I put it down to the fact that I live in Northern Ireland, and where I live I've got mountains around me, and I put it down to the fact that it's just bad reception, that I couldn't pick up any radio stations via FM on this unit. Now, what I came to find, let's just unhook this a bit, when I pulled it out, is we've got blue to blue for the antenna, and the amp is blue and white. But what I found was, I don't know if I can get that apart. What I found was that this one, plain blue, was plugged into blue and white. This is very difficult for me to do one-handed. So, hang on a second. So, this amp one, for the antenna, was plugged into amp. I'd never looked at it. I never even thought about it. I thought, oh, blue, yeah, it's fine. It's all good. So when I turn on to FM, this will boot up on DABZ first, but we'll come out of that. Let's turn the volume down. If I go over to radio, sorry, I just cut out because of the Bluetooth kicking in. If I go onto radio, now I've got radio 2, 4, 1, Q. This, I think, is Cool FM. It just hasn't picked up the RDS yet. Downtown and these other radio stations. Now, I'm just going to turn this up a moment with it on Q radio. Crackly. So, if I unplug this one, which is amp control, and unplug it into the actual ant wire, plug that in there. Can I do it one-handed? Yes, I can. Now, if I turn this volume up, unplug it again, come on, plug it back into amp, turn the volume up, Sorry if that went a bit loud there. I'm just going to do this with it, the volume up a little bit. So we'll unplug that one, plug it back into, instantly it becomes clear. So from factory, they've got confused and plugged the wires into the wrong ones, and into amp control, and amp control into amp. You'd think that it would make a it wouldn't make a difference, because the amp should be powered on anyway. I think it might actually be powered off in the settings on mine, because I don't have factory amp in the car. So if you're having issues with FM radio not picking up stations, just check these wires on the back. Yes, yeah, it's a mistake that shouldn't be made, but it's understandable because it's blue to blue. The other one's blue, looks blue, and they've just plugged them into the wrong ones. Simple as that. So that now I have FM radio and DAB radio, but like I say, I would still recommend getting DAB, because you get more channels and it is crystal clear. The FM, for me, it is still breaking up a little bit for me around here, but it is because of the area that I live in. But now, with those plugged into the right ones, I do have FM. Simple fix, simple mistake that has been made, and yeah. So I do have videos lined up that I want to get recorded. I've got Eonon dash cam here, which I want to do a video on. I've got a snow foam cannon that isn't working, and I know why it's not working. So that all needs taking apart, and I thought I'd record that at some point. But like I say, just at the moment, I'm worn out from doctor's appointments, my daughter being upset about going to school, which is being dealt with. She's changing schools after Easter. So yeah, you guys all take it easy. I'll link the head units, discount code, and on Facebook group, all in the description. And I will be back soon with videos, but it might be a couple of weeks. You might see a few more of these little ones that I'm doing at the moment, but yeah, I just haven't really got the motivation to do big videos at the moment. Okay guys, like, share, subscribe. See you in the next one.